job.
Let's go back to January. You're in the booth with us in Mobile, right? And at Ladd Peebles, and it's Mike Mayock and it's Charles Davis, and we're watching Baker Mayfield throw. Tell the truth. Did you really think right then and there that he was the first pick?
He was my first pick. You never know how these teams are gonna perceive guys. I knew what he could bring to the table, and I felt very confident that once people got to really see what this guy's like behind the scenes, get him on the board, get to know him as a person, that they were gonna like him more than they already did. And so he did a great job with the process, and I think the biggest thing he did is he just was himself. And I think people feel that confidence, that sense of security as far as just being confident in who you are, believing in yourself, and I think that's one of his greatest qualities.
And I think that's the biggest thing with him, the public perception of the guy and the behind-the-scenes perception, which is something you hammered home that day when you were in the booth with us, that he's not the guy necessarily that some people want to make him out to be. But at the same time, you do know him better than anyone. How do you think he will be as a backup, Lincoln?
Well, the thing that people forget is, when Baker transferred to Oklahoma, he did it with Trevor Knight as a starter, and he wasn't able to play that first year. He was a scout team guy. He did that role very well, found ways to impact the program, even though he couldn't play on Saturdays. And so I think he'll take a similar mindset if in fact he isn't playing. And so he's going to want to play. There's no doubt he's a competitor, but he's also a team first guy, and he's going to do whatever it takes to help the Cleveland Browns win. And if that means off the field in the first year, he'll do the very best he can with that, and he'll be fighting his tail off to get on the field as soon as possible.
Lincoln, he spoke over the weekend about the adjustment, taking snaps from center, and he's going to be in there every day that is allowable, granted under the CBA for rookies, to try and master that. How much work do you think he needs there?
I think it'll just be getting comfortable. We did several things under center with him, and he had no problem adjusting to that. And then, just in general, we were able to put in new plays, new schemes, different kinds of footwork or backfield actions throughout his career. This is a guy that doesn't need a million reps to do something well. He gets it. He's a good athlete, so he'll put some work into it, and I don't think it'll be a factor at all.
I hate to look back, but we could laugh now about it, I think. When it was the Browns and then when they took a Buckeye, Lincoln at number 4, and that Cleveland fan base wants to embrace him, they're going to get over the OSU flag deal, right?
I think so. I think they'll forget about that really quick. So, once he starts winning some games for the Browns, then I think that they'll fall in love with the guy just like everybody here in Oklahoma did.
I hope you have Sunday
ticket. He's going to have to win a few first.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, and hopefully he has a good sense of humor about it. I know that he does. You know that he does as well. You're going to watch a lot of AFC North football.